start off with, I'll just play the introduction once through, and then we'll look at it in a bit more detail in a moment. First off, middle C's up here with the gold sticker. So the right hand is like half an octave below middle C, and the left hand is 1.5 octaves below middle C. Now ordinarily I'd break this up into a left and a right hand, but they kind of work at the same time in this song. It's a bit hard to separate, so we'll do them both together on this occasion. The basis chords that we're working off, the riff works off, is an E chord, an F sharp chord, and a G sharp minor chord. And the left hand is fairly basic. It's just the timing of when to come in that you need to worry about the most. But for 2 bars it'll play the E, and then 1 bar it will play F sharp, and then 1 bar it will play G sharp. And the right hand, the first, while the E is being played in the left hand, the right hand just plays the F sharp and the E. So it'll sound like this. Will shift up to the F sharp. The right hand will change to stay on the F sharp here, but instead of playing the E with the thumb, you play the C sharp with the thumb. Then left hand will move up to the G sharp, and the right hand will move up to the E flat in the thumb, and the G sharp with the pointer finger. Then F sharp. Now I wouldn't second guess Edge and U2, but for me it sounds better if you finish on the E rather than the E flat in the right hand, and I think that's the way I did it in my cover a couple of years ago. So the Edge plays it like this. Finishes on the E flat there, but I think it sounds better and flows better like this. Whichever way you like. You've got a face not spoiled by beauty. I have some scars from where I've been. You've got eyes that can see right through me. I'm not afraid of anything they've seen, I was told. And this is where we start to change again a bit. This little pre-chorus bit is the easiest part of the song. It's not the way I played it in the cover, I'll explain both, but the way Edge does this is just plays the E, B, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E. So that's, I was told that I would feel nothing the first time. I don't know how these cuts heal, but in you I found a rhyme. If there is a light. Option you can have here, rather than just playing the E, the B, F sharp and G sharp, is to add a right hand to it. So the left hand stays, that's the way Edge played it. But in the right hand we start off with the normal riff, with the F sharp and the E. Just for 1 bar. And then when we move down to the B, we change to E flat and B in the right hand. And then we resume how we were going before, on the F sharp, and E flat. Sorry, F sharp and C sharp. So the tricky bit here is putting that playing together with the vocals. Much easier when you just play the one note at a time like Edge did. But I'll give it a go. I was told that I would feel nothing the first time. I don't know how these cuts heal, but in you I found a rhyme. At this point we get into the chorus, and the left hand just keeps following that same pattern as the pre-chorus. It'll just go, if there is a light you can always see, and there is a world we can always be. If there is a dark that we shouldn't doubt, and there is a light, don't let it go out. And this is a song for someone. This is a song. So it's just E, B, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E. Just keeps doing that over and over. The right hand, I'll move the camera forward and it's a little more complicated. For the chorus here, it sounds lovely in the right hand. I'm pretty sure Edge plays a full octave using his thumb and pointer finger to cover the two B's to start with. I find that very hard to do with the camera stand in the way, so I'm going to use two index fingers to show you what to do here. And if you can only play one of the notes, that's fine. It just sounds better with both if you can. So this is at, if there is a light, and then it comes in, if there is a light. So that gets you to, and there is a light, don't let it go out. And then we start, and this is a song for someone. That changes a little bit there again. The left hand stays the same, it's just the right hand that we're going to change here. So again, at this point, Edge just keeps it simple and just goes during, and this is a song. But I'll teach you the way I did it in my cover. It's a bit more fill in the music, I guess. So the optional main part of the chorus here, don't forget middle C's here. It would sound like this. So it's just B and B flat there, then up to an F sharp, and E flat. And then we resume with what we're used to, with an B flat on both octaves, up to an F sharp, and then the B run down. We're nearly done. The second verse is exactly the same as verse 1, and you can play that either way you like, the easier way or the harder way. And then we get into the pre-chorus and the chorus, which are exactly the same as before, and you can play it the easy way or the hard way. Then we get into the solo, which is good fun to play, in the right hand at least. Left hand just hammers away on 4 notes here. It'll start on an E, go up to a B, down to a G sharp, up to a C sharp. So it's 4 times you play each of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all that does there. It sounds a little bit funny on its own, but it sounds nice when you put it together with the right hand. And I'll move the camera back up to the right hand for you here. Alright, this is the fun bit. We get to play the piano solo in the right hand here. And it's just 4 notes. It's E flat, C sharp, B and G sharp. So it sounds like this. You play that twice through while the left hand hammers away on its 4 bass notes. The left hand in the outro here is ultra simple, back to the same notes that we played in the chorus. Just the E, a B, F sharp, and G sharp. And I'm a long way from your hill of Calvary, and I'm a long way from where I was and where I need to be. If there is a light, and it will just keep going through that, and at if there is a light, the right hand will come in and start playing the riff again. I'm going to play the exiting chorus. I don't know what you actually call it. And there's 2 options here. You can play it the way Edge plays, and it's just the same as the introductory riff, or you can play the second option, which is not new to you either. It was the end of the pre-chorus, I think, the variation I showed you before. This is the way Edge does it. If there is a light, that's how he would finish. There is a light you can't always see. If there is a world we can't always be. If there is a kiss I stole from your mouth, and there is a light, don't let it go out. And this is the way I prefer it to sound. There is a light you can't always see. If there is a world we can't always be. If there is a kiss I stole from your mouth, and there is a light, don't let it go out. Well, I hope that helps you. If it does help you, like, subscribe, comment. And if you build your confidence and skill and you want to send me a video of you playing the song, I'd love to see it. I've had a few people send me videos of them doing the songs that they've learned off my tutorials, and I love seeing that. So send it through and I'll have a watch and comment for you. Anyway, I'll see you next time.